Hi, welcome to my Jeannie Bottle. I'm in the middle of making a layout. I may or may not upload the first parts. If I don't upload the first parts, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm scrapbooking a beautiful gift that my son gave me. And this is a picture of the book that I took, but this is the book. It's a limited edition, limited edition 600. Charles Van Sandwyk, maybe? And it's a whimsical poem that this guy wrote and illustrated, and it's beautiful, and the papers are thick and gorgeous, and it's a beautiful gift. My son Michael loves trees. He always has since he was a little boy, and he loves Lord of the Rings, and this just feels like pulling it all together. And he loves writing, and we love writing, and anyway, perfect gift, beautiful gift from Michael for Mother's Day and my birthday combined. Just got last week, and I opened it on FaceTime with Michael, and so we had a great time. He had to explain to me what the book was and how he discovered it, and he had found this author. This guy is a professor, English professor, and he is quite smart and full of knowledge and a fascinating character, and loves C.S. Lewis, as do Michael and I. And Michael found him when he was talking about C.S. Lewis, and then he got that book from a PhD student of his and shared it. And Michael found out about this beautiful book through him and got it for me also. And so when I opened it, he said, look up this guy. So we watched a video of this guy. It's about 10 minutes. I'll try to remember and link it below. But of him sharing this beautiful book and his thoughts. And anyway, Michael and I had a great time. So I printed a couple pictures of that video. And I've cut matte selected papers, as you see. I've inked edges, and I'm just going to pick up here. I may or may not, like I said, upload the first parts. We'll just see. Felt like they just took forever, and I don't know. Anyway, so I've already matted these pictures from our Skype call. I'm down in the corner. Hello. Laughing. Anyway, not Skype. FaceTime. Anyway, I'm going to have some coffee now. This is an adorable little ceramic mug with like a gray bird. I don't think it's a dove, but Michael got it for me, so I thought it was perfect timing to drink out of this mug. It has a red tail like African gray, my African gray. All I have in here is cream, so I shouldn't have to force it down like I normally do when I put collagen in there. So I've got this going. And I mentioned in the other videos, which if I upload, you'll hear it several times, that Shimelle's class, I'm taking a few over there at Shimelle.com. I love them. The one called A Most Magical Scrapbook, she has a layout that's a 2-page spread with pictures all the way across and like 3 sections of embellishment on the 2 pages that I love. So I want to do something similar. I'll try to remember and link her classes also. They are wonderful. I love them. I'm so thrilled I'm taking them. Even though I've scrapbooked all my life, I wanted to see how other people did stuff, and thus I'm over there taking classes. So this is what I was thinking might work in some nice manner. I think I'm wiping dust off that when this disappears, I'm wiping it. I'm wiping it against my shirt. That's what I'm doing to get the dust off, or particles or whatever. I'm very fancy. I do things very, very fancy. Sit down. Okay. Something is on there. I want to get it up. Look, my husband got me this. Isn't that sweet? It's a timer. So check it. I'm going to set it to 35 minutes. When it goes off, you're done. Okay. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's gonna, so that timer is gonna go tick, 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 tick. so I can move it across the room, obviously. See, this is a case where whatever is stuck to this picture, I don't know if it's worth the effort to remove it, because sometimes I make it worse than it was. I think I'll leave it there, even though it's not absolutely immaculate. Yeah, yes. Okay, so my last thought on this deal was I should put black border on the boxes and probably every page. And if I did it like I really want, I'd put black mats on every layer, because that's how much I like them. I like them a lot. And we have a dragon in the corner. She's a contented dragon. Oh, check this. I also did another part. If I upload it, you'll see me doing it. I stamped on watercolor paper this design from Hero Arts. And I gave you my personal thoughts on the Misty as I tried to stamp that in some pleasing manner on watercolor paper, which was hot pressed, therefore smooth, but I don't think parts of the stamp were even making contact with my paper. But anyway, I may have to upload that so you can see my experience with that cling stamp and the Misty. But this is what I got ultimately, and I used Brutus Monroe Gold embossing powder. Now, the reason I did this is because I wanted to play in the Jeannie Bottle. All right, that's all you need to know. Where is, I don't know. This is, I bought this stamp because of Kristina Werner. I love her channel. And this is not the stamp I wanted to buy. The one I wanted to buy was sold out at the time. But this was gonna get me there. It was gonna give me the look I wanted, I figured. So I got this one. But I'll try to remember to link her channel, how she uses these inks to watercolor that with reinkers. I'm missing Carved Pumpkin. I ordered it, I bought it. It is here in this house, could not find it. So I'm going to try to replicate something Kristina Werner did on her channel. Try to remember to link it. But I was thinking I could do that over here with leaves. Because in this poem we talk about, obviously, trees, but leaves also. And so I thought Kristina Werner's design would look great there. We'll see if I do it. And I was just going to show you this before I start the matting process, which is Brutus Monroe Embossing Powder Gilded. And so, you know, I got that on August 29th, 2022. Isn't that fascinating? Okay, I'm going to put this here owl across the room so he does not interfere with, in any regard, the filming here. Train's going by. Anyway, this guy's name is Malcolm Guite, or Geet, G-U-I-T-E. And he's smart and an interesting character, let me tell you. Interesting character. Awesome. Michael and I, we watched the whole, this whole video together. Michael had seen it before, but he watched the whole thing with me. And we were laughing, and just, he's so adorable. We love the way he speaks, and his insight and his perspective is just really cool to hear him talk. It's a joy. What is this? Dust on cardstock? Basil cardstock? Okay. Let me put that there. See. I thought, like I said, anytime I can add a mat to anything, I'm going to want to. Usually I'll want to. I think it looks good to add mats. But there have been times, I assume, I cannot remember, where I thought, no, you don't need a mat. Stand up and look at that. I do a lot of inking of edges, so that helps me not need to do mats. It gives that same sort of look. I go, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that is an enhancement. Get this out of the way. let's just say everything's all lined up. And just so. Would I like that? I don't know that I like a matte on there by itself. Yeah, if I matted everything, maybe, but I don't think I liked that. Interesting. I can't visualize 2 black mattes on each side of those boxes. I thought I could, but now that I see a sample of one side, I don't think I would like it for some reason. Maybe it's just too black against all the nice warm, I don't know. I don't think I like it. Well then, therefore, gorgeous paper. So I already did all the stamp stuff. So I want to do the plain watercolor stuff with those reinkers. And I loved the effects Kristina was getting in that video, and I just thought it was really cool. So she sold me. I can't watch anybody do paper crafting or they'll make me buy things. You know? That's not cool. Stop it. Don't make me buy things. I'm using the paper stack, which is redundant if I upload the first couple parts. But if I don't upload the first few parts, this is it. Die cuts with a view. I use this on my long live page. It's a great paper stack, which is over at scrapbook.com under Juliella1, I think, is my name over there. If you want to see that page, I'll have to share it at some point. But anyway, that's the paper, and then this is old paper from, oh, you know, one of those 1812 deals long ago. I'll show you that if I can find it in the corner in a minute. That paper pad. One of my favorite quotes is a C.S. Lewis quote. I love C.S. Lewis, and when I was a kid, and also I said this in the first few of these, and you'll hear it several times, but if I upload them. But I was a kid who liked to run around and didn't want to sit and read. And then I read the Chronicles of Narnia in middle school, fell madly in love with reading and with that whole world and land and C.S. Lewis. Oh my goodness. That's how that went. And so C.S. Lewis, I need to read him again. I have quite a few. Screw Tape Letters, Mere Christianity. I've read parts of Mere Christianity. I need to go back and read it. It's a relatively brief book, and I remember reading it in like 9th grade, a good part of it. And I need to read that, but I have a book around here somewhere called The Quotable Lewis, which I love. And so this Professor Lewis fan, great, awesome. And what else can I tell you? Lewis was brilliant. Oh, and we're going to read, Michael and I are going to read the Chronicles of Narnia together. Starting whenever he gets his from Amazon. I don't think he's read it. He had the box set as a kid. My boys did. I don't think he's read that. He's read Lord of the Rings, and he's a diehard fan. I have not read, way to fling water around here. I have not read Lord of the Rings. I I cannot believe I just flung water around. It's just really stupid. Yeah, I haven't read it. I think I was put off because not the length of it, but just the struggle of it. Like, I wonder if I should blot that or just let it sit. Probably let it sit would be better. I think I'll let it sit. Anyway, don't you have to learn a new language basically in order to read that book? I thought you kind of have to learn a new language, don't you? So that's why I've not gone near that book, really. Not that I've really avoided it. I've just not picked it up and gone, hey, let's read this. Yeah, I'm sure I'd love it, but I don't want to have to learn a new language in order to read a book. You know, maybe that's not the case, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I was thinking that this here would be very cool. I wanted to title this something like, in this video, this professor, Malcolm Gwiet, says, Michael made me back it up to hear it again. He said that the book is, as he's admiring the pictures and the papers and the quality of the book, Malcolm says, it's a very autumnal book, this. And it cracked Michael up. He said, did you hear him? And made me back it up, and very autumnal, this. So I think that's charming that Brits do that. And this, like, it's a very good page, this. Or, you know. So I wanted to say a very nice gift, this. Or a lovely gift, this. That's what it'll probably say. Okay. I think I'll want this like this. No idea what alphabet I'm going to use, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this because, oh, she's such a good girl. You are being a very good dragging girl. And then I need to get, where are you? Oh, I should finish that. I was doing this because I was doing this as a Christmas card. Kristina Werner did a card like this. So I was hand drawing what she drew, and I never finished. I really should finish. I've watched her make a card Mondays and holiday card series for many, many years. Ooh, this has been on here so long. I hope I am able to remove it without too much problem. I hope. I mean, pretty and so joyful. I think that's the prettiest tape I've ever seen. What is it? Frog tape? Okay, I'm sold. Whatever it's for, I don't know. But it's cute. It's pretty. Well, hello. The width makes it easier to work with, and yet didn't do this long enough. Girl, knock it off. Don't do stuff like that. Don't do it. Say no to idiocy. Speaking of which, I want to read, I'm reading so many things right now, though I guess I can't, but I loved Crime and Punishment so much. Dostoevsky is one of my top books of all time. Top 10 easily, maybe top 5. I devoured it in a weekend. I want to read that again. Recently, it's been on my mind. When I said the idiocy, it reminded me of Dostoevsky. All right, you're done. Okay. Look at this. Look at that. Where's grab this. We'll do this one. Do this one. Okay. Paper towels. Paper towels. Molto bene. More coffee. Isn't it cute? I think he got this at the Pottery Barn. Let me see. It was some special little shop. No, Crate and Barrel. Oh. I only had a drop left. That's so sad. I've shown this before. I made that card. The theme of the day is water droplets everywhere. Kristina Werner made a card like this. And so I did it. I used her tutorial to make this card. Is that not beautiful? She designed that. She used stamps. We did. I tried to make mine look like hers. And it took me an entire day. I'm thrilled with the results, but I'm not mailing that anywhere. I poured blood, sweat, and tears up in that thing. I think we need more water droplets on the subject. 22 minutes. Okay. Let's try to be brilliant. Let's try to make a masterpiece in the Jeannie Bottle today. Now that would be pulling something off. Is there, I think there might be loose, what you call it on here? What do you call it? I want a poofier one of these. I don't know where all my paintbrushes are. I was wondering if there were loose, unmelted, what you call it on here? What do you call that stuff? Powder, the powder stuff. Embossing powder is what you would call it. The Brutus Monroe. I wonder, I'm seeing little things. I'm just not sure if all the embossing powder melted. I cannot imagine it did not, for I went over it at length and then at length again. There was no scant amount of heating going on. I had it going, you know. So I don't know what these little pebble things are on my page. Now, how'd she do this? She went like this. So she had candied apple, fossilized amber, carved pumpkin, which I can't find, and vintage photo. And she said it's so pigmented that you only had to do tiny little bit. If you can't have fun in life, dude, what are you doing? You know, why are we even here? To just toil and slave away, morose, sullen, and defeated? No. We're supposed to be joyful at times and conjure glee, right? Let's conjure some glee in the Jeannie Bottle today. That's what Bob Ross did. He conjured it in his Jeannie Bottle, you know. He had joy down in his heart. Now, I do have a stamp pad of fossilized amber. That's not what you wanted. Girl, you got confused. Again, carved pumpkin. That's the one you were missing. I knew somewhere along the route I was looking for the wrong one. I was mid-conversation with my husband when I was trying to locate that ink, and somewhere along the way, I got switched over, and I don't want to oxide. Those aren't oxides, are they? No, they're not. Girl, I don't know if I have that one in a regular ink. So therefore, we'll do a substitute. If not, do I have a spiced marmalade? No, that's in a spray. Hold up. Hold up. We're just up in the Jeannie Bottle. Carved pumpkin, where are you? Where is that re-inker? What did I do with that re-inker? It's just what? I put my inks in locations. And like I have 3 locations for ink and that's it. So can someone tell me where the heck? Do you want to know the date that I bought that re-inker? There you go. 12/20/21. I got Brilliance re-inker. So now we all know. Isn't that important that we know things like that? Glad I take up time out of my life to label re-inkers with the date they arrived in the mail. How absurd can you be? I'm gonna look at this the 50 billionth time. Not without my glasses. Squeezed lemonade, mustard seed, picked raspberry, villainous potion, that is gorgeous. Mermaid Lagoon is gorgeous. Blueprint sketch, whatever you are, salvage patina. Yeah. I do not know. So, therefore, another place I keep inks. Looking for carved pumpkin. Oh my goodness. Boy, it's a long time coming. Now I have a Taylor Swift song playing. Long time coming. Okay. Now, what are we doing? Do we use this again? I think she did. Bringing you back. Okay. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Aren't you? It's nerve-wracking. Don't let them tell you paper crafting's easy. Don't let anyone tell you that. Nonsense, I say. Easy. Ha! I'm just teasing y'all. I just play, you know. There's no standard to meet. There's nothing. I just play. That's all I'm doing. Now, I really should have given myself a refresher of how she did this, but it's all right. I'll figure out something pleasing, right? Sure I will. Something like, and pretty sure she just kind of tipped it around and then, you know, things like this. And then she did like this maybe. Maybe then she did like that. And she did like this and like that and like that and like this and like that. There. That is a nice application of that there carved pumpkin. It was hard to find. Hard to find. It is super saturated. Love it. Love it. I love Kristina Werner's channel. It's wonderful. Wonderful. And every year at Christmas time, she helps get me in the mood and sustain the Christmas spirit and mood. I love that channel. But then I drop off through the year. She's probably like, what happened to that girl that's here saying she loves everything at Christmas? Where'd she go during the year? I don't know. Nobody knows. But I'll be back at Christmas. You know, I love the holiday card series. And was I even on screen for any of that? Probably not. Sorry. You don't need to see everything. You just trust me. It's happening. Even if you're not seeing it, it's happening. You just trust me now. Okay. Now, do you like it? I like it. What are we at? How many minutes? Yeah, all right. So then let's do, ooh, if I could only remember which was which, right? Here, hold up. What are you? What do be you be? Fossilized amber. That would be fossilized amber. Okay. Okay. Now, I want more of you. More of you. Okay. Okay. Now, playing in the water. Got water flinging and water flying. Yep. That's how we roll in the Jeannie bottle. Fling it and we wing it. That should be the underneath my title. It should be. It should say that. In the Jeannie bottle, we fling it and we wing it. You know it. You know it. I know it too. Oh my gosh. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yep. Look at that. Look and look. That's why I bought those reinkers. Kristina Werner did this to me. But look what I'm doing several years out. I have actually not only bought the things she suggested, but I'm actually using the things that I bought that she suggested. You see? You see how this works? She'd be proud of me. She'd be real proud. I got lots of sensei, how you say it? Teachers on here. They'd be real proud if they saw all my growth over the past period of time, you know? They'd be proud. Kristina'd be proud of me if she saw she saw that card over there, that little painting I spent a day doing after her tutorial. She'd be proud of me. She'd be like, good job. You paid attention. Look at you. You can do it, you know? That's so funny. When my husband plays games with my dad, when my dad and my husband are playing games, it's cute when they're like whoever is losing, the other one will cheer them on. Like, you got it. You know, you can do it. Good job. You know, to be funny, you know, so condescending. And they each take it, they ride each other and give each other a hard time, but then they're laughing the whole time and having a good old time. It's cute. Even while they're in the middle of a brutal, robust contest like chess. Okay, I want that not to look so bloodstainy. I don't want the bloodstainy look. So let me have this. It looks rusty instead of brown. So basically, I don't want crime scene. I want autumnal this. So let's don't fade that in any regard. Keep it nice and rich and maybe have a pattern that makes sense throughout from top to bottom to the top. Okay. Like a D, something like that. I want to be very clear that is brown, and nothing but brown, you know? That's what I want. So maybe bring in a little more of that gold. Come to mama. Look at me, flinging and winging. Flinging it and winging it. Let's just contain the mess. How about that? That's a soothing concept. Contain the mess, isn't it? Okay. I think I just want a touch more yellow. Playing with it. Did I write a date on there? Yes, I did. 11 of 21. This will say the same date. And so will this. That says, what does that say? Looks like it says 1202. Here you go. Y'all don't pay attention to me. Look away real quick. You didn't see that. No one saw it. No one's recording it. No one knows anything at all. Okay. If you read something upside down, it really helps when you flip it over to actually apprehend the meaning of what you're reading. Super helpful if you have it the right side up. But in my defense, my writing was bad. And in my defense, my writing was on a curved surface, so it was extra bad. So in my defense, it was hard to determine if it were right side up or not. You know? I'm going to have to, my owl didn't go off. My owl didn't go off. The heck? Maybe he's still clicking. I don't hear him clicking. It sounds like he just petered out, and that was that. Maybe he's over there still. I can't hear him. That's pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Very autumnal. Very autumnal, this. Are you still clinging and clanging over here? Yeah, it is. It is. It's still going. Doesn't have to be across the room if it's going to be that subtle, you know? You know what my dad pronounces subtle to be funny. And so I pronounce it subtle to be funny. He also calls eggs smegs, S-M-E GGS. Because he loves to cook. He's always in the kitchen and he's a server guy. He loves to serve people. It makes him happy. That's his favorite thing to do, is to give and to serve others. That's my dad. And so anyway, if he's going to make you scrambled eggs in the morning, he'll say, you want smegs? S-M-E-G-G-S. Smegs. That's some eggs together. Smegs. My dad's a goof. Funny dude. That's gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to leave it just like it is. Why mess with perfection? And we all know that right there. That right there is perfection. Even I can see that is perfection. Right? I wonder if you can tell which sayings I am saying sarcastically and with an eye roll, and which ones I'm saying earnestly. You know, like just then when I said right, was I saying it rolling my eyes, or was I saying it in earnest? What do you think? That time I was saying it in earnest, but usually if I'm saying right, I'm saying it with an eye roll. That's the typical thing I do when something gets overused, isn't it? And it's like, I can't take anymore. It's, you know, sayings when they get going and they're just going and going and going and you wish they'd go away. That's become one of those for me, pretty much. Right. Yeah. Especially if, when used by yourself rhetorically, it makes me roll my eyes. So me talking to myself saying right is just silly. Right, that is silly. Okay, let me do this because I want to see if it's going to get faded out of its beauty. I don't want faded beauty. So I just want to see before I put inks away. This is going to be pleasing for all of us to listen to. More so than hearing me talk. You'll enjoy the sound of this machine here. I would like to know if this is going to fade at all as it dries, because I can't remember if it does. Right? This is so pretty. I love it. I love this leaf right here. It's with the whitish part at the top. It looks like a calico leaf, you know? So pretty. Thank you, Kristina Werner. I love these channels on YouTube. They're my TV, you know? You guys, your art channels, that's my TV. I love it. Love it. Yes. Yeah, I do need to put flinging it and winging it in the Jeannie bottle with Julie. Flinging around. It's unbelievable. Really. Okay, so what time is it? We got a little bit more, but let's hear our owl together for the first time. This is yours. This is our owl. Oh, there he goes. Lovely. It's wonderful. He works great. Okay, bye. See you later. See you in the next part.